the kitchen where there's a lot going on in one small space because my kitchen is in an apartment, and as you can see, it's very small. Don't mind the dirty dishes, I do live here. But I have some ribbon left over from whenever my mom, she likes to wrap gifts all elaborately every Christmas, and she doesn't really want to keep and store all of the leftover like wrappings and the ribbons and things like that. So you're going to see a lot of ribbon in use. So I just tied some regular ribbon together. I'm not really crafty with ribbon, I just tied it in a simple bow. And then I have this countdown to Christmas for, I think it was $1 at the Dollar General, maybe $2. And then I have this Santa and Snowman, and I couldn't tell you where I got them because they were mine since childhood, or well, they weren't mine, they were my mom's, but I grew up in the house with these every Christmas. And same thing with this angel over here. And then up here, oh, over here I've got my Santa, also given to me. I see these all over the place, like big lots. I just taped it on there. And he makes our water cooler really festive, and he covers up that ugly label. And then all up here at the top, I just have a white light of, a white string of red lights. And I can show that in the dark. Let me get the light. Let's see if I can zoom in. Okay. So I have like a little gift box that I had nothing to do with, so I threw it up there for color. And, oh gosh, can you see it? Yeah, I have a red basket with more ribbon, and then a little sleigh that's made with like that fake garland material. And then over here, I've got my little white tree. It was $1 at the Dollar Tree, which is really cute. That's a good purchase for $1, I think. So I just put some little tiny string lights on it that I also got at the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree. Thank you, Dollar Tree. Over here I just have my Christmas calendar. And then over here, what I'm burning right now is Winter Wonderland. I don't know if you can see it. Good smell. Really, really strong. Great winter smell. And over here I have a wreath that my son made, I think in 2nd grade in his classroom. So I just tied some more of that extra ribbon, again, I have a big box of it, the extra ribbon on top to hide the hanger, because it was made out of a hanger and just little pieces of fabric. And the color that he did was white and red, which I wasn't doing at the time, but it fits in really nicely with my kind of red and white theme I have going on right now. And up around the light I have some more ribbon and a little snowflake, little ornament snowflake. It sparkles. You probably can't see it on camera. And then my reindeer lights that I have every year on this little branch thing that I made for a centerpiece with ribbon around that too. And that ties in really lovely. I'll show you with the lights off. And I think next year what I'm going to do is get lights around that too. Just some battery powered ones. So that glows really pretty. Moving on to the living room. This is a full shot of the living room. Let me see if I can get back far enough. So this is what it looks like. We have a 9.5-foot tree. We went up a size because we have the high ceilings and we like tall trees, even though it does take up quite a bit of space. It might look a little crowded in here. I don't have any Christmas pillows right now. I do plan on getting some. Okay, I'm switching up to a daytime view so I can show you my village. I shot it in the dark, and I think it looks better in the day because you can still see the lights coming through the window, but it has like a brighter, I don't know, a better contrast. So I'm gonna try doing it in the daytime. But this is the newest addition to my village that I'm very proud of, by the way. I pieced it together from like every single thing that I have for my village. I did not buy new. I bought it at, oh, actually I take that back. I did get this little sheet from Walmart, this little snow sheet thing, and I think it was $1 or $2, really, really cheap, and I got a couple trees. Yeah, these are the 2 newest ones I have. I got them from a place called the Bargain Cave. If you're in the San Angelo area, they are the best place to get like Christmas decorations. They have so many. It took me and my mom were, I think we spent like an hour there just going through everything, and it's really fairly priced. I think these were each $2. So that was pretty exciting. This is my little bookstore, and I don't have a lighted, I have a flashlight in them right now. I don't have a lighted cord yet. I just got them the day before yesterday. I need to go get that. But I wanted to get the video up, so I'm going to go ahead and show you with the flashlight. There are windows all the way around. This one was too tall to go underneath, and so was that one. So they're up here, and my village is kind of expanding. I need to stop. But this one has little lights in the tree, little stained glass windows. And then over here, I'll just show you. Pan over. So just random houses. Got little accessories right here. Santa in the back. This house is lit up very bright. And then I got my people and my little campfire. And my little gingerbread house. And actually, this little guy's broken off. I need to super glue him back. Sometimes when you buy things thrifted, they're gonna be kind of busted, but a simple fix. This guy needs to be, I think, yes, he kind of breaks off too. So I just need to hot glue those back together. I've got my trees. I've got my church again, another church, and then another house. All of these I got at Goodwill, so I just kind of went along with whatever choices that I had, and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. And then I have another house up here. Let me get the light on. The carolers singing in front. They're slightly bigger than my other village people, and that's okay. No one really notices. And then I have this cheap garland that I got. Oops, that's my shoe. There we go. This cheap garland that I got at Goodwill as well. I think it was, oh gosh, probably 50 cents for a giant bundle of it. And I have it in use all around my TV and also around my mirror. And then over here I've got wallpapers. I collected wallpapers for fall and Thanksgiving and all the other seasons. I do it for Christmas for sure. And this is what the village looks like. I'll scan by it again. So this whole shelf I keep empty most of the year. So whenever it's Thanksgiving or Halloween or Christmas, then there's room for decorations down there. And that's a big reason why I bought this TV stand, because I wanted to have the room underneath the TV so I could decorate it how I want. Up here I have stockings from Goodwill, actually. So these were also very, very cheap. I think they were just 50 cents each or $1 each. And I wish I could remember the price of everything, but I've collected everything over the last few years, so you'll have to bear with me. And this is my tree up close. I don't want to be too close. So it's very pretty. I have blinky lights. Let me turn them on. So this music box, I have had this since I was a child. This was the one on my tree growing up, and my mom gave it to me because she wanted to get rid of a bunch of Christmas decorations in the attic. So when the renters moved out of the old house, we went up there and got all the decorations. And until the top is less decorated because me and my kids can't reach that high. So this string and this string and these little dangly things, they were from the box of ornaments that I had growing up. This is mine from when I was a baby. I think it says Baby's First Christmas, 1988. And Santa is also from then. And so is the bear. And then these I bought at Big Lots, dollar store. They're just from all over the place. They were all very affordable. I think these were the most... No, these were not very expensive. They were also from Big Lots. I think I got these from Marshall's when they were on sale after Christmas was over about 4 or 5 years ago. I've had them a long time. So, and I love these. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby. The glass. I like things that sparkle, and this year I went with white and silver, as you can tell. I used to have antique ornaments, or the old, really colorful, shiny ones. Those were beautiful too. I just changed my style this year because I have a cramped space and I want it to be as light reflective as possible. I think the most I spent was on this tree skirt, which was about $20. That was a big one, a big kind of purchase for me, but it was so perfect for the tree. I mean, look at it. It's so sparkly. I think my favorite ornament is this porcelain doll one. I remember it from when I was a kid. I probably didn't think much of it back then, but I really appreciate her now. Another Santa down in there. This Cupid is also from the 90s, so a lot of these are, along with these. And more beads. I think the beads give it a really elegant, sort of like an antique look, or Victorian look maybe. And the blinky lights are connected with the tree topper, so they go along with the music. And they kind of like have a disco thing going on, but it's okay. But they're yellow, warm lights, and I like the warmth. Especially if you're going to use a lot of white. I want it to not look sterile or cold, you know what I mean? If you are in the San Angelo area, oh, and I stuffed some Dollar Tree flowers in. They fill up a lot of holes. But if you're in the San Angelo area, check out the Bargain Cave on Chadburn because, man, they have so much Christmas stuff and good prices and anything you can think of. And over here I had a little DIY bow that I made with ribbon, and I stuck a little metallic, like, oh, you know those little bows you stick on the presents when you're wrapping them, so it kind of made it pop. And then up here I kind of followed through with the same theme. I have that tinsel that I got. Hello. And then I have the same thing going on up there, and it just goes all the way around. No lights this year on that mirror. Got my bells on the door. I do have lights outside, but I don't really want to show the outside. And the only thing that I have, there's my dog, he's sleeping. The only thing that I do have in the bathroom is this little lighthouse that I was gonna put with my village, but I ended up putting it in the bathroom because of the theme in here. It kind of goes with it. And I thought, well, the guest bathroom needs something too. So you've got like a little Santa Claus lighthouse man. I know there's a term for that, and I'm not using it correctly. There you go. It's extreme Christmas music and flashing light. I got that in an antique store in Paint Rock, Texas. So I just have poinsettia lights around my rubber tree. I don't know how clear they are, but I have them on my bedpost as well. These are from the 90s or 80s maybe. Whenever I was a kid, we had them. And they're the exact same ones, so a lot of them are kind of falling apart. But they still work, and they look really pretty. I need to replace the bulbs on that one. And then up here, I've got dollar store poinsettias with glitter, so they sparkle. And then I have on my art, above my dresser, the icicle lights from when I was a kid as well. And I know we used to have more of them, but this is the only strand that I have. So when I find those others, I'll probably add to it. But this is just what I'm doing with them this year. Very simple, kind of sloppy.